Yes! You have new mail.
You can read BM and then I'll read the one after that.
Okay, this one says, hi everybody.
Hi!
Hello.
Woo! Oh. First I would like to say...
Every other word. You do one word, he'll do the other word.
We could do that. Thanks.
No, you couldn't.
Thanks for being a great shop. Thanks for taking care of my comic needs from across the Atlantic. It has been over 6 months. Wow, it's been over 6 months. That I'm here in Germany. I'm very happy here, but there are some things missing. In the past few years, I've found joy in the weekly trips to Comic Book Jones and was treated like family on every visit.
Damn right.
Aww.
I made him clean the toilet, walk the dog.
And then subtly undermines him at every meal.
That's it. Absolutely.
Was that the dog?
Get drunk and tell him what a terrible person he is.
Yeah!
Whoever this is, anyway.
That's just family. That's just family.
I don't know my whole family.
I have ventured to a few comic shops here in Dresden. They were horrible. They are almost filled entirely with those Japanese comic books. Manga, I think they are called. And the rest of the space...
Yeah, und wir love the manga!
Manga! And for the rest of the spaces for some German version of Magic the Gathering. I found a decent collection of graphic novels at the bookstores and even some comics of decent titles in the newsstands. However, inside the comic shops here, there's no art, no character, and no friendly greeting. It made me appreciate...
Why aren't you here?
You didn't buy the comic book that you believe.
Yeah! Quickly leave the money on the table!
Has there no art in the
walk away!
Has there no art in the comics? Doesn't that make them not
Can we
comics?
interest you in some Ubermensch?
I'm saying there's no art.
Oh.
Maybe there's no art on the walls.
Oh. It made me appreciate...
Yeah, there is art on the walls. You're just not smart enough to recognize.
Or maybe it's just crappy art.
Art.
Fine!
It made me appreciate what you guys do over there at CBJ on a regular basis. This podcast for me has come to serve as my weekly visit to CBJ.
Aww.
Sorry for the last 2 weeks.
Yes, we apologize.
I've been catching up on old episodes and listening to the new ones as the weeks go by. I find myself laughing out loud and grinning ear to ear at the banter that goes on. I get my comic news and even some suggestions for reading material for the coming weeks. So as I sit here typing this letter, drinking beer and whiskey and getting fatter by the hour.
Beer and whiskey?
You've been drinking beer and whiskey at the same time. We will show you what's art is.
I shall ask a question or two. Spoiler alert, they're really fucking stupid questions.
You can only have one!
Oh, stupid! What is the craziest thing that has happened in the shop since you have been open?
Well,
That
for
wasn't
me
working.
personally, that woman pissed on the floor.
Whoa. Oh my god, I forgot about that.
Wait, what?
Some like crazy woman who clearly wasn't all there came into the shop looking for, of all things, Heathcliff comics.
That's why you hate Heathcliff.
I like Heathcliff actually.
Heathcliff means piss in German!
I showed her the books. She bought them. She bought one of them, whatever we had, and she pissed on the floor.
We had Heathcliff books?
We got like one.
Oh, one of the back issue bin?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
She pissed on the floor. I had to fucking clean that shit.
She was very excited.
Wait.
I like the more shocking part is that we had Heathcliff.
Not that this makes much of a difference.
Oh yeah, she
But
was
was it on the carpet or the hardwood?
It was on the hardwood,
Oh,
thankfully.
good.
Thank God.
But there was a trail, so she was walking while she was.
Wait, were you alone?
Is she old?
She's older, yeah.
Okay.
She's like in her 40s.
Oh, well, it's not as old as I
Can your
imagined.
prostitutes do that?
Older, not like really old.
My prostitutes can do all that and more.
How about you, Sock?
Is that good? That's not
What?
good, is it?
Crazy stories?
When I came out with a towel around my waist and shave cream on.
I remember a crazy moment where
You heard it.
Lex Rex pulled Babyface into the back room and into the bathroom.
That wasn't really a crazy story.
Oh, all I remember
It's kind of par for the
he
course.
pulled you in. There was kind of screaming, and then you walked out in nothing but a t-shirt and boxers.
We called
None
that
of-
Wednesday at 12:25.
None of that happened!
Yes, it did.
No, it didn't!
I distinctly remember you in boxers.
No! There were no boxers. We literally
His
stood
ass was
there.
naked!
No, we stood there. There was no yelling, and I was just like, "Move! Like, let me open the door." And he wouldn't move, and
So
we
the
just stood there for
muffin
like 3 minutes, and then I, got past him and opened the door.
Your flair for
There was
storytelling is
no
unmatched.
touching. He did not not harass me. He did not sexually
We're probably like
harass
doing
me.
years of therapy.
Well, I guess that means you just enjoyed it. So
No.
Well, I think one of my favorite crazy stories here had to have been the time that I brought cigars for everyone, and then Ed tried to smoke it like a big boy and it threw up in a paper bag.
Hey, it chokes on you. It was a plastic bag.
Yeah, it was a plastic bag.
Plastic bag. No, you're right. It was
plastic
plastic.
bag after smoking a cigar.
I remember
That picture's online, right? People can look that up if they.
Yes,
if they
thanks to John Thompson. I don't think people are on Facebook immediately.
Tom
See
Johnson!
that?
want. Yeah, it's a good photo.
Hold that
I don't
up.
remember.
Yeah. No, it's
Well, no, it's just me shoving
it's
my
out
face
there.
in a
I've been
paper bag and
sending
then lifting it up looking quite fatigued.
Yeah, I have the Ed's access to Ed's email address, so I attach it to all of his resumes and submissions to jobs and stuff.
That's awesome. That's why he's jobless. Okay, that makes sense.
Wow.
I have to say one of the oddest times was hanging out here after hours, and I think Babyface got drunk on like 2 beers. And took his shirt off and was telling Joe Shack to take his shirt off. And got
more than
really,
2
really
beers.
fucking belligerent about it.
Yes.
And to the point where Joe Shack was getting, who was a guest on the show before, was getting pretty upset. It was getting really uncomfortable for everyone.
But I was going through Facebook photos recently and discovered that night.
And
was,
you had on my Rebel Pilot helmet. Too.
Yes. But that night was Sam's going away party from when she was leaving from working here.
Right.
So, like, to look at the pictures, like, I didn't realize these people were
Asian
here. And then, like, and see the little fountain, and just remember all of that. What is this a picture of?
Now, John
Ed.
Thompson
That's
immediately
Ed.
pulled up the pictures
And it
of
went
Melody
English.
on his phone.
That's
Oh,
Ed.
you gotta put that to the camera.
Ed after it throws up. No,
Tap the screen.
so sorry.
Tap the
I'm so
screen
sorry.
for you.
Tap the
Cam's
screen.
gonna pick that up.
Yeah, I got it.
No, we're safe. We're safe. Hold
I
on.
got it.
But yeah, the take your shirt off, that was pretty
Yeah,
pretty
there's no
amusing.
science.
Yeah.
It's on the
And
timeline.
I've heard that reference many times.
Take your shirt off. Take
Yeah.
your shirt off. Take your shirt off.
Yeah.
Let's see. On Free Comic Book Day, Danny came dressed up as El Tigre, which was the Spanish
Oh
tiger.
man, that was amazing, by the way, folks.
Oh.
I don't know if those pictures.
I saw the picture.
on Instagram.
And I was when you told your barber that you wanted your hair.
Oh no, he
cut
shaved
like
himself.
So,
Oh, you did it yourself?
Yeah, he actually shaved his head as if he was, tiger style, like he was balding. I told him he should have bicked it, so it was shiny. But the amazing thing is, Tiger, he wore a blue hoodie, and Tiger was wearing a blue hoodie that day. And Tiger maintains that he hasn't worn that hoodie in so long. And the only thing was Tiger had on his Rangers hat instead of a Yankee hat.
Yeah, Danny actually bought a Yankee hat, and Sam crocheted a scarf that looks similar to Tiger's Arsenal scarf.
Arsenal scarf. It was brilliant. And my favorite though was Danny walking up to me realizing what he was dressed as. He took off his hat. And then I just looked out. I was ringing people up, and I looked out across the store. Tiger was at the front door, and Tiger just looks at me with a smirk on his face, shaking his head.
Yeah, it was good.
He's got the nostalgia.
By these antics.
The morning of Free Comic Book Day
Love
too,
you,
I get a
Tiger.
text from Danny at like 2 in the morning saying, "You still awake?" I'm like, "Yeah." And then I get a FaceTime from him, like showed me his head and what he just did. He was like, "I was just looking." Put the hat on. I'm like, "Take the
Wait,
hat
guys
off."
actually text guys at 2 in the morning and say, "You still awake?"
Not often.
Yeah, well, no, usually it's just it's 3 letters. It's you up ?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or hey with 5 Ys.
Yeah, which is usually followed by, "Can you pick me up at the ferry? I'm really drunk."
I still love you.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I would never text that.
No. You probably have. You just don't
Oh,
know.
no, well, yeah.
You probably are.
I wouldn't, but like.
Well, evidently, I woke up this morning. I thought I went to bed around midnight, and I looked at my phone, and I had had a whole conversation with Dave Colton, former guest on the show, at like 3 and 4 in the morning that I did not remember.
God bless you.
He's a hippie guy, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it had to do with Gwyneth Paltrow's breasts look really stale.
Looks stale. They're
yeah.
on chips.
Ed is Tyler Durden.
That you know.
It's my word. Ed is Tyler Durden.
So
Did we finish
that's
this
not
email
good.
yet?
No, there's still like another question or two.
Oh, go for it.
Anything that customers do to make your days harder or annoying? We used to have one customer who was annoying.
this one.
I mean, that's
Well,
kind of,
again, your flair for the theatrics
I-
and
well,
storytelling.
I mean,
is
I know,
unmatched.
but people listen to the podcast, so I looked at Sasha to see
think
if I should say the
sometimes-
name.
No, I'm not saying names.
Yeah.
Dealing with unruly customers sometimes is just part of working retail. You know?
Yeah,
It's a
I
matter
mean-
of working around it
I don't know.
and not letting that pressure get to you.
Some people can be unpleasant. Let's just leave it at that.
Yeah.
Oh, Tony said I have an invisible watch on.
No, he's not gonna get it.
Oh, sorry. I don't have an invisible watch on. Are you a cat or dog person? Dog.
Dog, I guess.
Cat.
Cat.
Dog.
Dog.
Oh, really, Tiger? So when's the dog coming?
Just because I like dogs better than cats doesn't mean one's coming soon.
Sarah really loves dogs, though.
She shows
So I
up.
hear.
Is there
Loves
anything?
me too.
Yes.
Oh.
Is there anything I can bring back for the shop from here in Deutschland? I knew I was going to ask him. I saw it. I saw it in my head. It's like, uh-oh.
It's coming out. It's coming out.
Dutchland.
I said Deutschland.
Dutchland.
Damn it, I do it.
From Deutschland.
Anything you want.
I want a, I don't know.
If you can find a Green Lantern comic in German, I'm your man.
He just gestured.
They
He
have
just
these
gestured in
great
the air.
things there.
Radio
It's
folk.
just like these chocolate-covered marshmallows with like a waffle thing
Of
on
course
the
it's
bottom.
food.
I
Sorry.
want a miniature model of Neuschwanstein Castle.
That's awesome.
I don't know what that is, but I want to see it.
You want the clock set to Greenwich Mean Time while you're at?
Almost done with this email.
Still?
I want a German Shepherd. And I'm not talking about the dog. I want you to bring me a man.
I want a schnauzer to bring home that's from Germany.
Yeah. I want lederhosen.
Sausages.
You would.
My measurements are nice.
Okay, so thanks for everything. Keep up the awesomeness, and I shall see you all sometime in August. That's cool. Brian Michelson.
Brian!
The funny thing about
Where is she, Brian? Your father's here all the time picking up your shit.
Brian
Another
started a
Susan
pull list
Machina.
when he moved to Germany.
Yeah, you didn't have a pull list before.
No.
Yeah, Brian was one of the owners of Marie's Gourmet,
Which is delicious.
Delicious gourmet restaurant here on beautiful Staten Island. I feel like fucking Joe Franklin right now. I'm sorry. While sitting in a room painted by Mountain Paints, it ain't just paints, while applying Raymond Burr's Nipple Rouge. Whatever.
It's classic. Gotta go back
You're
to that
reading the next email, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm gonna read the next email. That's for certain.
Yo.
It's 3 a.m. and I can't fall asleep. Feeling loopy. Here are some thoughts. Sacco, your hair is fantastic. I appreciate that very much. I never know what to do with mine. Why is Keira Knightley so skinny? I don't even know who she is.
That's a Caribbean chick.
Oh, she's fairly skinny, huh?
Very small.
Tiger, I think you should tell Sacco you love him. Brown Sarah will understand.
No. I don't like being told what to do. He knows I love him.
See? That was
Still said it.
Touche.
Waffle, Rosebud is a sleigh. The butter was the killer. Darth Vader is Luke Skywalker's pappy. Bruce Willis was dead the whole movie. Mrs. Bates is dead too. Einhorn is Finkel. My shoulder hurts.
Oh, those are spoilers.
From like 20 years ago.
That's a
I've been going on a
retroactive.
lot of Facebook rants lately about how I hate
Babyface.
spoilers.
Babyface. Ching chow do man.
Ciao, ciao, ciao.
What's that mean?
You hungry for some lo mein, bitch?
Wow.
Tough Tony, please explain to the rest of the table why I am not a racist. I am just a white ignorant prick.
Huh.
Interesting.
He's a white, ignorant prick. I don't know who the fuck that is.
Okay. TBD, do you remember sending this email?
What?
If so,
Yes!
if so, please encourage Tough Tony to answer his question properly. If not, I think you should get drunk tonight. It will clear your head. If both at the same time try to listen to more funk music. I think all that bluegrass is making you cry too much. Stand up and act like a man. Whoever reads this, try to say that last part like Marlon Brando from The Godfather. Act like a man!
Yeah!
I love you, man. Stay positive. I believe in you. Please reciprocate. Anyone in the audience, please one by one walk up to TBD, punch him in the shoulder, and give him a big bear hug. He could use some tough love. Danker, everybody. Or Danka.
Danka.
I pulled a beta fizz. I'm gonna try to sleep now. Pizzow, Ed O fucking hair.
Oh.
Everybody in the audience, you have to punch him in the shoulder and give him a bear hug.
Okay.
Why would you tell people that?
Everybody in the audience, where's the punching?
Nobody wants to punch Ed? Nobody wants
We
to
want to
bear
get away
hug?
at least
Tom Johnson first to physical violence for
Yes.
That really hurt.
Oh, that was really hard.
Nothing is better than
Did we get that?
We'll do it again.
That really hurt.
Tom Johnson strikes again.
Rusty said I'm not getting up. Heather ain't getting up. Alright, there you
Do
go.
I want to get
Tom Johnson. Tony, you're not a member of the studio audience.
Yeah, Tony, you're not allowed to.
Oh.
You used to be a member, but this was months
Oh, you took
ago.
my
You had your chance.
No, when I
Oh man, he looks
Yeah,
really
this on it, I'm fine.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
I'm about to punch this crowd. That's your man.
What's the point?
That's got beer in his arm now.
Oh, okay.
Wait, that was really.
Oh,
What's
that
next?
looks so sad. I guess I'll read the next one.
Oh, okay.
You will.
The subject says, I missed you, heart. Well, it's
Oh.
less than 3 symbols, but still heart.
Okay.
Hello, motherfuckers.
No, it's not
That's not what it
I know, it says
says.
mother suckers. I
Ah.
got tricked. You got tricked. Damn it.
Reverse censored it.
If you could create a story arc for Marvel, what would you name that arc and who would be involved in it?
Oh man.
What's the question?
I would name it Fantastic Sushi starring Pat Morita.
It was, if you could create a story arc for Marvel, what would you name the arc and who would be involved in it?
I don't know, I'm not a writer.
Well, come on. You have a story arc?
Okay,
No, thank
I
you,
would
thank
do a Spider-Man arc where he's all depressed because all of his friends are out of college and don't have jobs and no money, and I would call it
Ed's life story.
yeah.
I got it. I got it. Crisis on Infinite Marvels.
Oof.
Just like how DC and Marvel have multiple universes, one of Marvel's other universes is the DC universe, and the final battle is
And the
between
books come out on time.
and the final battle is
With
between
letters.
both Captain Marvels.
Oh.
Yeah,
I
Who
think
wins?
you have to read the book.
The
Yeah.
Why Can't I Fucking Hold Down a Relationship saga starring Cyclops.
There you go. I'd read that.
Yeah,
I got my eye on you.
really?
Yeah.
Come on, give me
What? It was a
something
Cyclops
else.
story.
Give me something
Um,
else. Come on, you can do this. Come on, boy.
Ruby Quartz is for love.
What? Read the email.
I know, that's bad. I'm sorry.
Oh.
If you could be a villain in a comic, what would your evil name be? Oh, so we're not choosing a villain. We have to make
Queso
up.
Blanco.
El queso blanco.
Yep. I'd be Jack the douchebag. And just like trip old people and shit.
Mine will be Jake and China.
Yeah. Serve children spoiled milk in that cereal.
There'll be a chicken McNinja.
Chicken McNugget.
No!
Oh my god.
Tiger?
David Lamort, Stephen Lamour's elder evil brother.
And what would you do?
I don't know, rob banks.
Tell everybody his real name.
Steal briefcases.
Steal briefcases. That's his evil calling in
That's a
life.
plot, man.
Well, Satan, what would your villain name be?
Oh, I would also break into people's houses and take all the marshmallows out of their Lucky Charms. Right.
That would be terrible.
And if they have Count Chocula,
Can
I'm
you,
taking those
can
marshmallows.
you imagine
too.
how unhappy that person would be?
Absolutely.
It's like such a minor inconvenience, but such a shitty way to
No, it's,
start.
it's like I'm a magician. All of a sudden, I made their Lucky Charms alphabets.
But like, if they had Frankenberry, would it just be an empty box?
What?
It's all marshmallows?
No, they'd be real berries. Screw you, kids.
Yeah, that's right. Replace them with something healthy first. I'd replace all of the Lucky Charms marshmallows with Gouda cheese in the shape of Lucky Charms marshmallows.
So you think you put the sour milk on
Oh,
there?
yeah. That's it. Go to school, kids. I hope your teacher enjoys wiping your ass.
I should think of a better villain name, but I got nothing right now.
No, that's not bad. How about you, Tom?
He did. He stole my.
I stole one of yours, but I can think of something. Shit.
Greaseman.
Oh, really?
Greaseman.
Tom Johnson refers as to be Greaseman. I don't
It's
know.
funny. I was thinking the exact same thing.
Ragman.
There is a ragman, Heather. There is a
Maybe just
ragman.
like sweating, become comfortable, or just go in general crowds and sweat to my heart's content. To people just
A lot of Irish villains.
You could be the
That's
sweater.
because all the Irish are villains.
You can be the sweater, and it'll have a double entendre because you can hold people and while wearing a sweater and make them sweat until they.
No,
You
I'd
are
rather
3
be
for 3 on
sweaty. I'd
kick-ass
rather
stories,
that.
man.
I'm sorry that my stories suck tonight.
I'd rather be
Yes.
sweaterless and hug them so
Tonight.
they just soak into them and everything.
Okay.
I'm sweating profusely and shit.
That's
Like
not-
after getting out of the bathroom for like a 60-minute like overall marathon, just having that uncomfortable sweat from just being logged in the toilet for too long, and then just like bear hug people with that sweat.
Do they like break out into like
You sweat on the toilets?
No, but people do. Like when you have one of those ones where you twitch too much, you kind of hold them like.
That's
grit
what is your
teeth and
ass
shit.
get? No, ow! What are you eating that hurts that
Stop me! I
bad?
said it 4 times.
So wait, who are you watching in the cam?
Is your bathroom in like a fucking a jungle in New Zealand?
Actually, it's actually I
You
probably
have
say
an
it's
outhouse?
Is it like glass walls? You like watch?
It's more like an Indian restaurant, if anything.
Is that your pastime? Watching people poop?
Where did watching people poop come from?
Oh,
No, he's just watching their faces.
observing.
He's
No,
not
you
watching
saying
their-
how sometimes he sweats when he poops.
Yeah.
I didn't say it was me though. Like
You
4
implied
times.
it.
I said it.
You imply
Yeah,
it.
well, how else would you know unless you, like Babyface said, you're watching people poop and sweat?
I'm used
Or
to-
you sweat and poop yourself.
Huh. I guess it's like a hot day I usually do. I don't know. I've been starting to read more on the toilet now, so it happens less.
So you sweat when you read? I don't understand that.
He
When a
doesn't
story-
sweat when he reads.
Oh.
When a
That's
story is
implied.
compelling, maybe I do sweat. Like I don't know what's gonna happen
Oh,
next or
this
something.
is awful.
Yeah, we're going to
This is
weird.
weird. Especially with the next question.
This could be. That could be a good TV show. Watching people poop.
Actually, I wanted to address what Satan just said. He said that would be a good TV show, watching people poop.
Yes.
Where? In Japan?
That makes sense.
No, I
They
would
would do
no.
that.
I
That would
would
be
want to
like,
watch Japanese
Who's
people.
looking at that poop?
Did Jenny McCarthy do that in Playboy?
Huh?
There's like a picture, a spread of her on the toilet.
Who?
Jenny
Jenny
McCarthy.
McCarthy.
When she was relevant.
When she was
Ed
before
seeks
she was
out.
married to Jim Carrey.
Ed seeks out magazine covers with people pooping. It's kind of a hobby of his.
Yeah, is it fetish?
That and sending
No,
emails.
I think I just saw it on E one
You're
day.
into scat, Ed? You into scat?
Are you the scat man?
Oh, I was gonna say.
What do you mean, like the whole jazz thing?
You like a heaving warm one on your chest from a pretty girl?
Even
And then you no. You squish it
Careful!
with your
No!
boobs.
No! Stop that!
big,
It's a family show.
Hold my
I like how I
This
wasn't
is
gonna
a
say
family
it.
show.
This fucking family.
This is a show and Sako has a family. Family show.
Ever not be Arkansas and Comic Store?
This is family entertainment.
Speaking of family, the next question is what do you get your mother for Mother's Day?
Yeah, I need some help.
I buy a card. It takes me like 20 minutes to buy my mom a card because they're all way too nice.
Yeah.
I am not at all joking.
You should buy her the first season of Watching People Poop.
For my mom, it takes me way too long because they're like, oh, you're always there for me and all these sweet things. Like, no, this is all bullshit. Where's the one that just says Happy Mother's Day? For my stepmother, I never want to get her one that says Mother's Day because you're not my mom.
Wow.
I'm going to find one that says stepmother, but they only usually make one per store.
Happy Mother's Day, you're not my
So then I have to
mom.
look at the other section that's for everyone, and then they're usually just goofy.
Just get her a sick grandma card.
This year, actually, a few days ago, I bought Mother's Day cards. The one for my sister and the one for Mama Jones were the special ones.
Oh.
Well, I'm glad you're taking the opportunity
What
for a...
did you find one that said you were my store mom for my mom?
No.
Well, no, you were
No,
very
no.
specific about getting a stepmom.
No, because that one was just a Mother's Day card, but it was really sweet. I actually got slightly teary-eyed. It was like, that's the card. I have to buy that card.
Babyface waits for special holidays to belittle his family and friends.
No,
Stepmoms.
people.
Mama, I get her. Usually, Mama's good with like a gift card, you know. Not really Mama wants. You can't really buy her anything. You know?
Should we do a sweet tooth or anything?
I've gotten my stepmother flowers or I bought her like Bath and Body stuff because
Who?
my stepmother.
Oh.
My mom, I think I've bought her flowers before in the past. I usually stop by, but
Throw them at her and drive away.
yeah, she can't. Well, I have to read it to her because she's legally blind.
Okay.
So yeah,
Here's how I want you to smell stuff.
yeah.
Here's how I want you to smell.
No, actually, there was one
Is
year.
is that like the title of a movie that you sell at the porn shop? Here's how I want you to smell, stepmom. 2.
No, but generally I've been having a contest with my coworker to try to find like the weirdest fucking porn title possible. And there have been some pretty good front runners so far.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you want to finish.
So you don't work there either?
Wow.
I'm just kidding, Tom.
Oh.
You just walked in.
Wow. So what do you buy your mom for Mother's Day?
I don't know. Maybe my sister.
Cannoli.
As long as you don't bring her home something from work, you're fine.
Hey man, you never know. I just eat the thing.
She might like to read.
I don't know, my mom is easy to get gifts for. A gift card or something simple and she's happy. It's my father who we get like all these expensive, crazy gifts for, and then he just lets them sit on the shelf. I got him all 9 seasons of Seinfeld for Father's Day, and there's half of them are still in the wrapping. And he tapes the episodes still. And it's just
But
there's too much work. You put it in the DVD and switch the component. And
the press 4 buttons.
Your father's lazy.
I know. Thank you, Danny, for the
Next time you know what you do, you just get him an envelope of disappointment.
He's not like 27 years of that worth from me.
No, exactly. Here you go, Dad. He's in advance because I'm going to disappoint you more.
So wait,
Spoiler alert: the same thing we get for the past 27 years.
is this envelope similar to like when you probably like applied to college? And then that envelope came in and it was disappointing.
Wow! I don't know, Babyface. How do you like your stepmother smell like?
You are mean.
Well, I was gonna say before that I didn't realize there was one year I didn't know my stepmother didn't like the citrus, and I bought her all orange citrus lotions and body washes.
Of course she likes citrus. Does she like orange beef?
No,
like chicken.
she's Jewish. She's white.
Oh.
Does she like
No, but
orange
she
beef?
hated the gifts.
Get her a gefilte fish flavored like body wash or something.
She doesn't like gefilte fish either. That's disgusting. Gefilte fish smells awful.
Get her a drink.
I don't think she's a real person, so what does it matter?
That's my previous stuff.
Get her a coffee ring.
Nah.
Socks.
She's tiny. She probably wouldn't fit in any normal socks.
Are you serious?
My stepmom's 4'11".
Get a baby socks.
4'10". That's the problem.
Baby socks with giraffes and backyard.
She has to special order shoes. She has to special order shoes because she can't buy shoes in normal stores.
What size are her feet?
Wait,
Oh, that's right. The Asians had that whole foot bind.
She's not.
No, wait. But why does she have to?
small like
Why does she
Asian.
have to special order the shoes?
'Cause she's tiny.
Couldn't she just get smaller shoes?
No, you see with the foot binding there, it's like a
They
dog.
wrap them. They
Yeah, it
wrap
almost looks like a hoof.
Yeah.
So why don't you get some horseshoes?
Do you like your new shoes?
I don't want to go upstairs.
You got a horseshoes with the Star of David on. Everywhere she walks, she puts a little Jewishness.
Maybe I'll just brand it my dogs with a Star of David.
Christ! Christ!
Why would you do that
Not
to the
brand.
dog?
That's not the
Brand
word.
your stepmother.
That's a huge jump right there.
No, I used the wrong word. Not brand. Like cut into their hair. So
I got an idea. Why don't you get her a little
You're marking
smoke?
them.
Why don't you go see Tony, get her a little something to spice up her and Lance's love life?
Lance, huh?
That's my dad.
That's his ass.
Watch Lance dance with Lance.
Who'd you think it meant? Lance Bass from NSYNC?
Just not.
I love that I know a Lance by default.
Yeah. I've never met a Lance before.
And sometimes when I think about it, I have to think that, whoa, my dad's name is Lance.
Yeah.
It's bizarre. But
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
fine.
No, yeah, Babyface actually, he's got Vietnamese in him, and he's also from Camelot.
That's good. Well, my mom's name is Wah.
Huh?
Yeah, that's my mom's name.
Oh.
Say,
How do you spell it?
H-O-A.
How?
Huh?
Yep.
Oh shit.
Does she have like an American name?
Her middle name is.
Like that she goes
Her
by?
middle name's T, so together she goes by Wendy.
Her middle name is T,
Wati.
so she goes by Wendy. Wati.
Yeah.
Wati.
Yeah.
Wati.
Wendy.
That almost sounds like Native American. Wati.
Yeah.
In rock. Get fish.
That's my mom's name.
Nose as weight. Hook go to bottom of water. Bring up, baby. Hot water burn, baby.
It's like the Joy Luck Club.
Joy Luck.
They were Vietnamese in that movie.
Were they?
Yeah.
Yeah? Do you own it on Blu-ray?
No.
Special features?
No, I don't. I haven't seen that movie in a long time.
Yeah.
You used to watch it regularly.
No. It's sad. It's sad when
It's that and the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants.
Never seen that either. Well, never seen that.
Tony, turn your mic around.
Tony.
Wow.
There you go.
Tony. This next question's for you, Tony. That's for all of us.
Every now and then. Turn the fucking mic.
Yeah, there's 2 questions left.
Oh God.
Okay.
All right, Tiger's depressed. Tiger, why don't you go home?
Tiger wants to
Why don't you go home and beat Sarah? Rangers lost. Go home and beat Sarah.
And we can call her Black and Blue Sarah.
Right now, Sarah's like at home, like, okay.
Well, that was good, Steve. I don't know if anyone heard
they
that.
lost again. Oh my god. The power play was horrible. Oh my god.
The power plays have been terrible.
That means 15 more minutes in the closet.
Steve just said that she could be called Black and Blue Sarah.
Wow, that's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't hit her.
I would love it if Tiger went home and like took off his t-shirt and had a fucking wife beat her on with spaghetti stains. Sitting on the couch, put his hand down his pants.
Give me a beer!
You bother me about a steak?
Did you miss me, honey? With every bullet so far.
Go teach piano.
Have you ever did the dine and dash at a restaurant?
No.
Who hasn't? Oh, I'm sorry. Apparently Tiger hasn't.
No, fucking animal.
A lot of times not intentionally, I was just really drunk.
I did it once and didn't know it.
I don't think I have.
I'm kind of in the same boat. I was in like I think it was in the KFC by my own school, and then like someone like came in the door I didn't like, and they threw something at me like a little fucking food item from 7-Eleven. So I ran outside to beat the shit out of them. And then I realized I was like 3.5 blocks away from where I was eating. I was like, oh fuck, I didn't pay. Wait, no, it's fast food, so I did pay for it. Fuck.
Yeah.
That story sucks.
Wow, that's a babyface story. Well done.
Thanks.
Please don't let that phrase stay.
What, babyface story?
Yeah.
Well, I was once.
I got janked in my story.
Get better at telling stories and maybe.
I'm sorry.
Does anyone remember where there
I
when
can
there
write
used to
them.
be a Pizza Hut on Staten Island?
Yes.
Yes.
There was
Yes.
one.
Yes.
I'm at the Pizza Hut. I'm at the Taco Bell. I'm at the combination Pizza Hut and Taco
I
Bell.
looked at Domino's. I don't know how this is relevant, but how did pizza come up?
No,
This guy.
well,
Is there Domino's anymore?
this is the story.
Yeah,
One-
one right next to my house. I can walk
Stupid.
there.
Senior year of high school, me and a handful of friends were at Pizza Hut.
Little Tiger's like, I could walk
Yeah.
there. Because you love that Domino's.
And the bill came, and I threw down, $5 or $10 and said, okay, I'm gonna go. I went to the bathroom. I walked out. They were all walking out. I thought they'd paid, and we were parked on the opposite end of the parking lot. And they just started running, and I realized, oh shit, they ran out of the bill.
He says 5 of his friends. He's talking about breadsticks.
We're friends like Lamont. Who needs
I love you, buddy. Here's your punch.
The safe spot.
There you go. There's
There's
that's
one
how I
question
hug.
left.
Okay.
So
That's how I hug.
If you could cross over
I would love
any,
to see fucking Steve's family at Christmas. They all like that. Like, oh, hey, Uncle Rodriguez. Good to see you. Fucking
scratch my back, that felt good.
Okay, that's enough.
Imagine Zach Habib's back row.
Please.
I didn't get to see Zach Habib when he was back.
I'm
in town.
sorry, you should have came
He
earlier.
went out of his way to stay away.
No,
Fucking end this letter.
Baby fish.
Yeah,
Baby fish, finish email now.
If you could cross over any 2 comics, what would they be?
I'd cross over fish and wigwam. The wigwam fish superhero. He can swim in underwater and sleep on land. That was brilliant.
Daredevil and Flash, done.
Daredevil and Flash?
Yes.
Okay.
Fun never stops.
I don't care.
No, I'll
Alright,
do
choosing.
crust and chew.
Ah, it's disgusting.
It's like an automatic
It's really
failure right there.
disgusting.
Whoever eats is automatically gonna
I
turn.
hate crossovers.
I got a Archie and 100 bullets.
Yeah?
And Jughead gets the 45 with 100 rounds.
Okay.
No, even better, Moose gets it. I don't know why, it was just fucking. That was great. Can we move on?
Deadpool and American Splendor.
Ooh.
Love always, Chris Carbonaro.
Hey!
Hey, hey, so much, mama.
He beeped at me today from his car.
He did?
Yes.
Oh.